We're back with a bonus conversation you'll only see here on CBS News New York. So first question, ladies, how would you describe yourself in 3 words?
Confident, feminist, smart.
How about you, Ying?
I'm passionate, honest, and full of happiness.
Okay. So do you have a favorite time of year or holiday, and what makes it special?
You are talking about what kind of holidays? Or the
No, what do you have a favorite time of year or a holiday, and what makes it special?
Christmas.
Christmas? Why?
My husband, he is a Christian, so we are doing like practice on celebrate the holidays, and this is the time that my children, they have holidays, and then we gather together with the family, and then we go to churches and we do some prayers. So this is the time that we can gather together and we practice the religious in the church.
And special family time.
Yeah, and celebrate the holidays.
How about you? Do you have a special time of year, a special holiday?
Definitely. I love Chinese New Year, and by the time we celebrate our heritage, and also we can invite more friends. I have a lot of friends that are not Chinese. We'll invite them to our home and celebrate together, educate them about Asian culture, and also teach our kids how to respect older ones. That's part of our culture. And also the younger kids will get red envelope. Money inside. They get excited.
I'll take a red envelope.
Okay, next time I'll bring you one.
So, Susan, if you were trying to convince somebody to move to your district, District 43, what would you say to them is the best thing about the district?
The best thing in the district, people are welcome every other people, even welcome the people from Queens. Our district is amazed by immigrants. We have people from all over the world. They come together, have the same value, want better life, want better education, want safe community. We gather everyone from the world to come together, fight for the same goal.
Let me ask you the same question. So if you were trying to convince somebody to move to District 43, what would you say is the best thing about the district?
The food. We have all different kind of food in the district. And like in my district, it's very diverse. The community, we have like Russian, we have Ukrainian, we have Jewish, and we also have a lot of Italians and Asian, the majority Asian. So I'm very happy that I could try different kind of like Chinese like cuisine right here, and I also love to eat the Italian food. I usually go to one of them, the local business owned by the for many years in the district, and this is called Exclamation. And sometimes they have like live music on the weekends. So this is something I love about the district. Like the food always like make all different culture, all different community gather together, and this is one of the best way that you could like teach others about the culture through the food, because this is the only way to make the people feel connected.
So you're both moms. So what are the pros and cons of raising a family in New York City?
The pro will be like we have different resources. Like right now we have summer rising program. Oh yeah, talk about the summer rising program. We have to increase the funding to make sure that every children will have the equal access to the summer rising program. Because right now we are going through the lottery system. A lot of kids are not taking the program. And the parents have to take extra time to pay for the child care to take care of the children during the summers. If I'm elected, I'm totally going to fund the program to make sure that every children have like different opportunity, equal opportunity to like get the programs, and the parents, they can go back to work, and so we can make the economic like better. And the cause is like the progressive Democrats, they are like trying to attack our education. They take away like the merit system. They always want to go through the lottery system. This is not fair, because every children, they have different talents, and we have to find a way. We find the best way to fit their need and to help them like succeed academically. You cannot go through a lottery system. Like for example, my son now is in GNT program, but like back in the days, like right now,
but
like my
friend.
friend.
In the other show, you don't believe public education.
Why? My son is in public school.
But you said that
when did I say it?
You have the Russian TV show before. You don't.
I do support public education, but the problem is they are attacking our public school. They're attacking our meritocracy system.
I want to defend our public schools. Everyone knows that.
And yes, look, I'm sorry to interrupt.
Please continue.
Yes. So Like my son, my son was having a special need program during the early childhood. We would benefit from the program, like early intervention program.
Then why you want to
but
you define it?
I never define a program. I always want to support the programs.
Want to reduce the public education.
See, this is your problem. Like you're always attacking and making false accusation on other candidates. You and your boss never done anything in the assembly.
Has been fully funded all the education in our district.
No, this is not right. Like the early intervention program, her and her boss have never put any effort to make it happen. Like you don't understand the program. We have lost a lot of therapists. We have lost a lot of therapists because they don't get a raise for many years. They have been asking the assembly members to raise the wage. They haven't get a raise for many years already. And that's why we're losing our therapists. Many of the parents who are qualified for the program, they cannot find therapists because many of them, they start working with the Department of Education.
When
because
the Department of Education reduced the funding, I was the one petition to get funding.
But let me ask you this, though. As a mother, what are the pros and cons of raising a family here in New York City?
You have a lot of resources. My kids can go to a swimming program next to my home, JCH, that's a community center, right away. And also, it's nice to have the kids involved in different culture. My daughter picked up Russian before Chinese and English. She went to a Russian daycare. She's the only kid that doesn't speak Russian in the Russian daycare, and I was worried, oh, my kids doesn't speak, don't talk to us. And I realized she talking in school because she only speaks Russian. She doesn't know how to communicate with us. That's, I think, the beauty of New York City. And also, I was happy my kids able to experience different programs in New York City.
So if you were elected to the city council, how would you make things better for working moms and moms who are trying to raise their kids here?
I will definitely fully fund, I will pass a law to fund 2K, 3K. All the child care should be free, and then no one should be forced to stay home to take care of the child.
We have free care.
What would you do if you were elected to the city council? What would you do to make it better for people who?
I will make sure that we have after-school programs and we have summer school program for all. It's not only based on like partially. We have to make sure every children have equal opportunity to access different programs.
Which
after programs?
If you fully fund all the programs in education, which budget are you going to cut?
Well, if we don't need to fund for the migrant crisis, we have enough money to do that.
That's federal.
Yeah, but like federal government is not helping New York City, and that's why we have been cutting 50% of the city budget cut
if
to
you
fund
don't know which funding, you need to learn more which funding is coming from. If it's a federal issue, you put it.
Okay, so you have to admit it. Are we cutting 15% of the budget to fund the migrants right here?
It's on the talking table. If you don't know,
we are proposing.
You doesn't know.
So where the money come from? Where we get the money to support? Where do we have the money come from to support the migrants?
We need money from federal government, and we cannot take more.
Susan, you don't understand. The federal government is not helping. They're not helping. You need to find a solution when they're not helping. We, New York City, need to help our New Yorker first. They are not helping us.
And then you
don't get it.
Apartment.
Yes, you live out of state. You don't even live in New York City.
Go back, lie to your Queens people. Thank you.
Go back out of state.
Ladies, we're out of time. I want to thank you for a spirited and enlightening discussion, both of you. And thank you at home for joining me as well.